Yo, what is good? We are doing a little live back test. Gonna do a little bit of the face cam action today. Hope y'all don't mind. I'm just kidding. So we're just gonna be picking what week we're gonna be doing. 2022, week 2, month 10. Okay, so name your session. Back test. Should have done all this before. But now you're getting the true raw footage. I'm not going to be cutting this one. Usually I cut it and speed it up. I might speed it up, but I won't be cutting anything. So this might be a little bit of a longer video. Week 2, 2022, month 10. Week 1, 2, Monday at 9:29 to, whoa, today. Cool. Great session. 2022. It's going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. Remove 8 drawings. Let's take a look at what we're looking at on the daily. Okay. Right now on the daily time frame, we are in some type of a downtrend. It looks like maybe we're in some sort of sell model up until this level. There's a little bit of a curve. Anyways, you guys get the gist. Could potentially see some type of movement from that. Go on the weekly. What are we doing here? Okay, we're definitely disrespecting bullish and respecting bearish even last week. So I think I'm bearish here for sure, as I should be. This is definitely a whoa, what the fuck? Yeah, I think I'm bearish here, to be honest. We're in pretty good correlation with ES. I think I'm just bearish to these levels. We have a mitigated 4-hour. So we can use this 15-minute as our condition to frame prices. We're delivering out of this 4-hour gap. We hardly tapped it, but I do like this 4-hour BPR. NQ or on ES we are not. Or yeah, we are. We're in the same 4-hour. Alright, so I'm thinking maybe at open we resweep this level. And then oops. And we just start dumping. Cool beans. I'm not very like, what's it called? Okay, my mouse is fucking tweaking out. So we're definitely just pumping down right now. Maybe we generate liquidity at this pool. Same with ES, like we're definitely not as gunny as NQ right now. We can generate true relative equal lows. Maybe. It looks like we just and we opened up a 15-minute above. So this 15-minute is sponsored. I can see us using this 15-minute fair value gap to take us lower. I'd love to generate liquidity here, at least at the swing low. Let's look on the 1-minute. Yeah, so we took the 1 level and both. So now we have an SMT bullish with generated liquidity inside of this 15 minute. We have an internal and an external SMT right now. I don't know. Longs could be nice to this unmitigated 15 minute, to be honest. I'd be open to it just because, again, we have an internal and external SMT. Does ES really have a reason to distribute right now? Yeah, they're inside of a 15 minute bullish and a 30 minute bullish. So if we were to be bullish, we would use that. Let's see how. There was a 30-second. I don't really like that 30-second anyways. Technically it would have been valid, but it's not really what I want to see. So this 2 minute just closed. I think if I am going to take a long, this 2 minute it would be the best option. I do like this long. Great displacement. Internal, external SMT. We could target the 5. I guess we'll target the 15 minute. Go break even at the 5. I like this. Getting good rejection. Yeah, we'll take this. We'll take this all day long, maybe all day long. Even though, again, we are in a clear downtrend on the higher time frame, we're generating low resistance liquidity up towards this unmitigated 15 minute for value gap, where we do have an internal and external SMT with these swing lows. So again, you could be thinking, oh, like you're catching a falling knife, but if it was pure bearishness like we didn't generate here, then I would not be thinking about taking a long. But since we have generated this liquidity here, also having unmitigated gaps above, I just personally, like, yeah, I guess ES does have a reason to go lower, and NQ could gone down to this level, but realistically, if you look on the higher time frame, like, we've hit our objective, I'd say. Again, we are delivering out of a weekly. It's sketchy. This is a sketchy long, but I do think that this nice, I don't know, PO3, I guess you could say, where 9:30 opens lower, 9:45 generates, same with 10 o'clock, and then we get 10 a.m. manipulation to 10:15 distribution. I'm gonna enter long here, just one contract. Let's see what price wants to do here. Kaboom, kablow. Oops. Okay, so there's our break-even point. We're inside of the 5 minute bullish now. Now, we just want to see price flush if we are bullish. And we got tapped at a break-even. So, is this a bad trade? No. We did get really volatile there for a sec. I would take this trade any day, to be honest, even with this current trend. I don't know about any day. I don't know if it's an A plus setup, just because we don't really have higher time frame context backing our decision. But other than that, this trade is really good. Higher time frame context is really important. But again, that break even did save us, so I'm fully okay with that. We didn't mitigate the 15, which is normal, I guess. But yeah, not a pretty weird Monday. Oh, did we have news? I didn't even check. Every time I do fucking backtesting, bro, literally every time there's FOMC and CPI. Oh, okay. Eventful. Cool, we're just gonna go to the next day. This trade, as I went over it already, pretty solid, but break even. So, go back down to New York. On the daily, we are still just fucking, in the same range. 4-hour chart opened up a little gap here. I don't know, I just don't really like the draws lower. I feel like all the draws are higher. I guess on the weekly time frame we do have these two lows and this intermediate low, but it looks like we're discounted in this range. Yeah, like we've been in discount. So, like, could we be going to OTE? Maybe, but I don't use that as a very strong level, to be honest. Fuck, this literally just looks really shit, to be honest. There's nothing grabbing my attention that hard. I feel like our sell side objective is already done, right? So, but I don't want to take longs because of how we're treating bullish PDAs. But what do I short to? I guess I could short to these two levels here. We are gunning down on the lower time frame. Yeah, this honestly isn't terrible, but I would okay, the 30-minute time frame is bugged. Alright, let's just see some. Okay, only way I'm taking a trade is if we manipulate this high inside of this 15-minute and 30 to deem it protected, and then leave levels lower, such as those swing lows. So if we open higher, and we're definitely not opening higher, we took the swings. So, like, honestly, boys, how could you trade this? How could you trade this? 9:30, you get a slight open higher into this 1 minute. Like, I'm just gonna skip this day. This is terrible. This is what you have to do in real time as well. If you notice, oh shit, we're in this just fucking terrible downtrend with not a lot of context, not a lot of anything else, like not a lot of anything going on. With, this is just terrible price action. Terrible price action. Next day. Today we have FOMC too, so I probably won't even take a fucking trade today anyways. As well. Which is, which is horse shit. Look at our 4-hour chart, dude. The only gap we created was, we've literally just been going up and down, up and down, up and down. We're going sideways right now. Daily chart is even worse. This is terrible, but I mean, I guess it is valuable. Identifying shitty days and knowing when and when not to trade. This could be good for you guys. If you struggle with that, like today, for example, today is a bank holiday, but I bet a lot of unprofitable traders are on the charts right now trying to find a setup when there isn't that much volatility. Plus, we have a lot of war news like right now, so it's really just not a great time to be risking your capital in shitty market conditions. So if anything, this is perfect for the current, time that we're in. All I'm noticing is that we are in obviously a bearish trend. The trend is your friend. I guess that's what we'll follow, but I don't like the area that we're in. Did get some news at 8:30 that we've already taken. Same with the S. Yeah, we're just fucking maybe fill this entire imbalance, but I mean, do we really want to do that? Is that something that price wants to do? We have this unmitigated 15 above. I could potentially short to this low. But here's the thing, it's FOMC, so we might not get any delivery whatsoever. So I'm looking for an open high low close here. Very, very simple. Okay, this is solid. This is showing that 930 is generating liquidity at the lows while we use a bearish PDA. Okay, this is actually showing pretty decent PO3 opportunity here. Good framework. Personally, this short is a pattern trade. Well, you're inside of it too, but I want to see ES manipulate. We're not delivering off this. We're going to get a stop hunt here. And if we do deliver, then I'm a fucking bitch. What am I saying here? Play the resweep, boys. Play the fucking resweep. The first presented IFVG is so low probability, it's very, very rare that you are just going to get a pump up and then a pump down instantly. Price needs to generate liquidity, and in this case, ES doesn't have true manipulation. So why the fuck would we just dump off of this 2-minute IFVG? Like, that's a pattern trade. Now, this is way higher probability. We have true manipulation, stop hunt, right, inside of a high time frame bearish PDA. When we have bearish high time frame context, now this 1-minute IFVG, we click sell, stop loss at the high, take profit at the low, break even at the swing. This is your A+ setup that you're searching for. But again, it is FOMC. We tend to not get delivery. And the clip is probably going to be ruined. Now, break even. And what the fuck is this edge? What the fuck? I'd pull my stop down to there. No. Keeping it at break even. Oh, fellas. The clip is ruined. That would have been fucking perfect to put on Instagram. Anyways. This is fucking... But this is an A+ setup. This is an A+ setup. What's up, bud? What the fuck are you doing here?
I came back.
Why?
Because, explosive diarrhea. keep that tight.
Oh, I'm keeping it tight.
Yeah.
There's the clip!
That was perfect.
No, but fuck.
What?
Nothing. Just... That was literally the A+ setup that you want to see every single day. Unfortunately, we didn't get delivery, but in this case, this is fucking perfect. It's what you're searching for. And unfortunately, we got break even. Would I have closed my position? Probably not. I'm not weird. I set and forget. And I would have assumed that this 5-minute bearish gap would have taken us lower, but whatever. We edged sell side liquidity. But personally, this is a plus trade. This is what you want to be taking. And yeah. So we're going to move on to the next day. Not else much I want. Oh. CPI. Look at how CPI used to be, bro. It is, dude, man. Look at how CPI used to be, man. 365 fucking points. Are we mad? Now we're getting 60-point fucking CPI candles. Fuck. Same thing. We are bearish as fuck. A massive imbalance. Yeah, so sorry I went a little fucking mute there for a sec, but this is not really like there's no targets other than this massive imbalance. Do I want to trade this 360 point CPI candle after we're genuinely just accumulating at the bottom? No. I will see how price opens, but boys, what is the backtest curse, man? What is this? Okay, getting a little bit of movement upwards. Cool. Let's create this 5-minute and then 10 a.m. isn't even doing anything for us either. We're simply just leaving that 15-minute. Sorry, I'm literally just spamming through this, but I'm looking for this 15-minute to get touched to see if we want to go higher. And I literally just clicked through the entire day, and this is all you saw on the 1-minute chart. What are you gonna do here? Absolutely nothing. There's nothing I can show you how to tackle a day like this. You want to see? You grab your hands and you sit, and you just sit. You're just waiting, or I don't have a fucking laptop, but you grab it and you close it, and you shut down your computer, take your headset off, and you go on with your day. But obviously we're doing a fucking backtesting video, so we gotta keep it real. Keeping it real, this is not something I would ever trade in. Evals, no. Funded's absolutely not. Live account, fuck no. So we do have some 10 a.m. news, 8:30 and 10 a.m. news tomorrow, so that could be something cool. But personally, let's see. Okay, and what? Okay, so I guess price wants to be volatile at 11. Look at that. Cool. Alright, this is something to look at here. We're flipping bullish. I like this. I do. But now we're inside of two high time frame PDAs. Inside of a bullish 4-hour here and inside of a bearish 4-hour here. Which one is stronger? There's no right answer. Right now it looks like we tap the 4-hour bearish, we tap the 4-hour bullish, fully mitigate it, and then get strong displacement upwards through it. We take this 15-minute sponsored bullish to deliver us higher. Excuse me. Yeah, we're disrespecting high time frame bearish right now and respecting high time frame bullish. I think we're finally getting somewhere with this. I want to see an open low, high close. Only way I'm trading, again, we do have 10 a.m. news, so we can assume that price could accumulate for 30 minutes and then we get our actual distribution. So I mean, this is a fucking Judas. You know, we opened higher, generate liquidity at the highs, mitigate lows. Inside of this 30-minute bearish, we're getting strong rejection, and we get a 2-minute IFVG to the upside. If this is a 1-to-1, I know I was just saying this is a 1-to-1 right to the 4-hour. I know I was just saying, you know, first presented IFVGs are really, really bad, and typically they're very low probability, but it's also a Judas swing. If you don't know what a Judas swing is, it's just a manipulation and distribution pretty much right at market open. You get your volatility at 9:30, mitigate a level, get an inversion, and take it to the clear draw on liquidity. In this case, our clear draw on liquidity is this low resistance and this unmitigated 4-hour bullish above. You know, 2-minute IFVG is our highest time frame inversion. We get great displacement higher. Break even at this high. We are very correlated in this instance, or in this moment. But, ooh. I like this. I'm going to take this. 2-minute IFVG. This could make or break the session, folks. Just kidding. I'd love to see anybody get a really high win rate with a lot of trades in this week. I swear there's like a curse. Every time I do backtesting videos, I get FOMC and CPI. You can literally look at the last 3, and it's packed with news, which is a good thing, but also a bad thing because I'm never showing regular price action, you know, which is weird, but it's fine. Let's get some good delivery here. I'm confident in this level, or in this position. It's really nice. Everything you look for. We're in a current uptrend. We have high time frame context, low resistance liquidity, leading up to a higher time frame PDA. Mint. And, you know, things I said before are coming to bite me in the ass. We are getting remanipulation, and we will get remanipulated. Hondo P's. Judas swings are great though. With this current context, this is A+, in my opinion. We're in discount, hit a high time frame PDA, great displacement, but unfortunately it's just not for us today. Or at least in that trade. It's too bad. But again, it's that's a good trade. We're bullish as fuck. We're inside of a 4-hour we're inside of a 4-hour bearish, which technically, honestly, okay, learn from me here. Okay? I'm targeting a 4-hour bearish when we're already inside of a 4-hour bearish. Okay? That's my fuck up. Why we don't need to technically hit this 4-hour bearish if we're going to be bearish. Typically I'm bullish right now, so I'm expecting this 4-hour bearish to get hit, this 4-hour one above, but My mouse is fucking around. But in this case, you know, I still think that trade is good. Is it a pattern trade? No. I mean, you can kind of call it whatever you want, but personally, would I take it on fundeds? Maybe not. You know, I don't think I would have been comfortable entering that soon. 8 minutes into market open, we get manipulation. It was good. The assets are correlated, but you know, remanipulation is always a thing. The smartest thing to do in this scenario was wait for 10 a.m. to see how we treat this current 4 hour that we're in. Use it as your condition. We also have 10 a.m. news. So, let me see. Okay, 10 a.m. comes out, manipulates down heavily. Okay, we're not discounted, which we don't really need to be. But it would be nice because we do have a high time frame PDA below. Maybe if we hit this 1 hour bullish, see how it defends with this 1 hour bearish, or 4 hour bearish, I mean. Okay, we tap the 1 hour bullish, we get internal manipulation. We do not get true manipulation as ES is not inside of this level. It is an SMT. Okay, so yeah, how we're reacting off of this 1 hour bearish or 1 hour bullish means that we want to go lower, and in this case we are definitely going to go lower. My mouse is so shit, dude. I need a new mouse. And we get true manipulation. Okay, true manipulation. If I look on the 5 here, we do open up a 5-minute unmitigated above, and we are opening up a 15-minute unmitigated in 9 minutes, so we have time to fuck around. Is that discounted as well? And we are discounted now, which is even better. If we're going to be bullish, we should get a big push up. Now, since we're inside of this 5-minute, anything lower is deemed invalid. Just because that would have been my break-even point. If anything, I'll take the 5-minute bullish, but in that case, it looks like I'm catching a falling knife. So, maybe we got the bias wrong today. To see how price reacts out of this 5-minute, but right now it looks like we are really just, you know, wanting to be bearish, which is fine. Yeah, it's just not really that good. Talking about this 5-minute IFVG, we do get a stop hunt. We do get internal SMT. We're getting our get back, boys. We're getting our fucking get back here. I'm not a 0% win rate backtesting session type of guy. Okay? That's not who I am. So we're gonna get a fucking 1-to-1. Some may call this gambling. Some may call this unprofitable behavior. But at the end of the day, I'm a content creator. And this is my shit. Okay? Internal SMT. Let's deliver. If we don't deliver, I'm gay. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. That's how we do it. Right at 11. Obviously, this is... Is it an A plus trade? It's not amazing, but maybe you could call it okay because we hit discount and we reacted really nice off of it. You know, we got remanipulation, internal SMT, 5-minute IFVG. I just want to see how price moves because I was really bullish to start this trading day. I want to see how we go. And no, we just... Oh, it's also Friday. Yeah. So we won't move. But, yeah. Cool. Very weird trading session, to be honest. Let's go to the analytics. Sorry, I have to move the cam to see because I have it on the computer. It's like my fault, Analytics. Where are they? Usually it's down here. They changed this. It should be... I guess I'll just go to dashboard. This one? No. This one. Here are the analytics. 50% win rate, 3 trades, 1 loss, 1 win, 1 break even, 2 break evens, 4 trades, 2 break evens, which were A plus break evens, 1 L, which personally was a good L, and 1 win, which was a get back win, because I'm not a fucking 0% win rate type of guy. If I need a win, I'm gonna win. That's how it works. But anyways, this was a mint session. Very valuable. A lot you can learn from this. Understanding when and when not to trade. I always am a little bit more lenient on backtesting just because backtesting is to test your strategy, to understand, okay, when this happens, or this works most of the time when this happens, and this doesn't work when this happens. So it's basically just collecting as much data as possible. So when you see, you know, your favorite fucking creator or whatever taking a trade that you think is kind of questionable, think again because it is backtesting and you're testing shit, right? You know, we can go over, you know, live trading win rate, which is also like when you're live trading or when you're trading on funded accounts, after you're profitable, you know, when emotions aren't in the way and everything, you're just executing when your setup appears. That is when that really, really good win rate shows out. You know, a good win rate in backtesting is, it's great, but it means shit if you can't replicate that on the live charts. So, last trading week was really, really good for me. A couple winning days away from a max payout, which is really sick. And then, yeah, haven't done a backtesting vid in a bit, so I thought take advantage of this bank holiday, get some content out for y'all. And yeah, peace out, boys.